Hello everybody, we're just going to do a quick disassembly of an LG G4. I've already put the new screen on, but I wanted to record the disassembly because it's quite quick and simple on one of these. So you need a little pick to begin with, and you power off your phone. So to do that, you press and hold the back button in the middle, little vibration, power off. Okay. There we are. And then at the side here there's a little notch, and you can pop in your fingernail or a little pick into there to start off removing the back cover. And you just slide it along to gently unclip, and it just comes off once it's unclipped enough. Next step, 11 screws. You need a torque screw. I don't know if you can see this. Let's have a quick check for you. There we are. So I don't know if it's going to focus, but that's what end we need. There's 11 of those in here. So you just start. There we are. And again, you take your little pick and you slide that in one of the edges or the bottom, wherever you can. Remove your battery first, obviously, silly me. There we are. So then, I've already taken my SIM card out and my SD card, so no need to remove those. But let's see where we can slot this in to start it off. There we are. So I've just slotted it in there, and I'm just moving it all the way along. Now you can use one of these devices just to hold it up so you don't clip back down again if it doesn't decide to come out. Oopsie. There we are. There we go, and this is nearly off now. There we go. And off goes that bit. There is your motherboard. So the three things I always remove before taking off the motherboard. You can take out completely your camera. Again, fingernail, pick, whichever's easier. That front camera just comes straight out. Rear camera, again, fingernail on the edge, or a lot of people use a pick. Now my fingernails are a bit chewed, so I'll just use my little pick, and then your bottom ribbon. That's for your screen. As you can see, motherboard's popped up from the bottom already. You just gently tease it up. Off it goes. Now you've got your vibration module, you've got your speaker, proximity sensor rubber is in there, and the sensor is on the motherboard. You've got your rear facing camera, you've seen the front one just here, that came out, that's it there. Then you've got your headphone jack, and then your ribbon for your screen, which would be your digitizer and your, the ribbon for that to attach to your motherboard. Now to remove the screen, I'm not going to do that, but you would heat up the front of the screen, hairdryer, heat gun, and gently tease it open. You'd need a few more picks, probably some guitar picks or something like this. Gently heat it up, tease it out to remove the screen, and you'd be careful to remove your ribbon as well, because that would come with your digitizer on the screen, and that would keep your frame. If you've got a new frame like I did, you would remove certain features. So there are vibration module, that has to be swapped. Earpiece or speaker at the top. As I say, you've got a rubber here for your your proximity sensor. That needs to come across, and that rubber there. And then you've got another little rubber down here. I don't know what these rubbers do, but I do know the proximity sensor one is desperately needed. And then you've got your earpiece. You'd swap that over as well. Apart from that, you've pretty much got everything you need. Okay, we're ready to put in your motherboard again. As I say, this just clips straight in, so clip that down the bottom. Make sure it stays in place. You don't want to trap any of these ribbons, so always make sure you can clip them up and out of the way. Clip in that ribbon for your... Got to be very careful. There we go. Clip, clip. And that was for your screen. And then your front-facing camera. Pop that back in its slot and then clip that on as well. Make sure it's all nicely lined up. There we go. So that's... Now the motherboard doesn't... It just sits there. There's nothing really to hold it down, apart from when you screw on your middle cover. That holds it down, because the screw holes all match up. So that's all in place, connected up, everything is nicely done. It's all sat where it should be. It looks like it should be sat down more there, but I can't seem to get it to sit because of the way the cable is underneath for the screen, because this is a new one. So I'm hoping that when I screw the motherboard on, it will sit and it doesn't affect my signal too much. We'll find out, won't we? So on goes the case again, the middle cover, and that clips down. There we go. Up there, nice clip. You know it's definitely on when it does that. And the 11 screws will go in, but before that we're just going to test it. Pop in the battery, make sure the screen still works. And the sound on. Vibration sensor worked. LED light works. Screen's obviously on. And the sound works. It's perfect. It's gone brighter now. And there, screen's on. I can hear it making noises as I touch it. And see if the camera works. Yep. Lovely ceiling, camera works. Yep, perfect. Power off now, ready to screw it all back together. Power off. There we are. Now you can see through the screw holes if there's any light back on the screen, so you know whether to take the battery out or not. I'm going to pop my SIM card in now. So slot that in there, make sure it's nice and tight, and make sure your SD card goes in next on the top. There we are. So they should stay in nice and sturdy. As I say, your screws all go in next, which I'm not going to bore you screwing them in, but you would screw them in not over tight. You just screw them in till you feel the nip of the screw, and then you put your battery in, clip on your back cover, and off you go. Job done. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and hope to catch you all soon.